Thank you. Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, and on behalf of the junior school staff and students, I'd like to welcome you to our 2016 closing ceremonies. And I wish to extend a very special welcome to Blair Hagel, Chair of the Board, and several other members of the Board of Governors today. Closing ceremony, as always, provides us with an opportunity to reflect upon the past school year, for each junior school student to receive their promotion certificate, and to recognize all of our grade 5 students for their personal excellence and to celebrate their rite of passage to the middle school. Perhaps we could take a few moments now to recognize our grade 5s. This afternoon is first and foremost a celebration of all of these remarkable children before you. They've all played so hard, they've worked so hard, and they've accomplished so much. Please join me in recognizing the children. Today, we also celebrate an outstanding year of academic excellence and co-curricular accomplishments. And amongst these, our grade 4 and 5 strings orchestra. They really are remarkable, aren't they? Let's give them another round of applause. And I'd also like to recognize and thank Mrs. Fisher, new this year to teaching, and I think she's extraordinary. So let's recognize her as well. We've had a number of sporting events over the year, including mini rugby this past term, the recent Visa track and field meet, and last week's exciting sports day. And I think you'll agree that the junior school's Olympics Value Day and program was a huge highlight in our second term, I think, culminating in a spectacular Olympic celebration thanks to Mr. Barber. The many junior school service projects were a great success. Visits to the James Bay Care Home, our World Vision project, the grade 2 gingerbread, huge success. The grade 1 Fort McMurray support project, mustard seed collections. I can't name them all, but we do provide such a service to the community, and I'm very proud of the work that the classes and individuals have provided. We've also been inspired by beautiful art displays throughout the school, including a number of the children's art pieces, which were selected for the Independent School Association Art Show, all facilitated by our wonderful art teacher, Miss Agathopoulos. We've also had numerous musical events, choral concerts, carol services, string concerts, cross-campus carols, primary informances. And it may be a good time now to thank Miss Goodman, who's going to be accompanying us on the piano today. So thank you, Mrs. Goodman. And of course, one of the highlights of the year was the exciting junior school opera, Die Fledermaus, performed by our talented grade 5 students, directed by Mr. Frater, and supported behind the scenes by junior school teachers along with grade 5 parents, all of whom were deeply committed to bringing out the best in each and every student in order to enhance their talents and create a once-in-a-lifetime experience at the McPherson Theater. Please join me again in recognizing our grade 5 students and the entire staff and community. And you'll see glimpses of that in our slideshow just a little bit later. And today is also an opportunity to celebrate the academic excellence of each child as our junior school vision of powerful and transformational learning continues to be implemented right across the grades. It's a vision where young children are viewed as rich in potential and possessing a capacity to become co-creators of their knowledge as independent learners. A vision where teachers and parents are partners in guiding children's explorations and open-ended discoveries. A vision of teachers as researchers who help children demonstrate their understanding in multiple ways in order to personalize their learning pathways. A vision where children are guided to reflect on their learning to facilitate deep and lasting connections. My favorite, a vision where the environment is the third teacher, the parent the first, the teacher the second, and the environment the third, where every space and every corner of a school informs learning. And last, but certainly not least, a vision founded on the deepest respect for young children. And within this context for joyful learning at the junior school, the students naturally excel on standardized tests, such as the Mathematica Centrum contest, where we had 59 students in grade 3, 4, and 5 participating and competing against 30,000 other students across Canada. Our scores in each of the 3 contests were above national average, and I'm very proud to announce that our SMU Junior School is the top school in the province for the 2016 Byron Germain Grade 4 contest. And And I would also like to recognize grade 4 student Kevin Lim. If Kevin could stand, please. He is the 2016 provincial champion for grade 4. Thank you, Kevin. And in addition to formal measures, the children have been involved in demonstrating their learning at student-led conferences with parents, celebrations of learning across the grades, and this year's highlight has been the outdoor education projects with Jamie Pope, our outdoor learning specialist, and we are grateful for the support from Becky Anderson. I wish to take this opportunity right now to recognize our extraordinary and innovative junior school teachers, our core teachers, specialists, educational assistants. They continually create a transformational learning culture for children based on all of these important principles of teaching and learning. So could all the teachers stand and please be recognized. An incredible team. So in preparation for my final closing comments today, I had the opportunity to speak with some of the grade 2s about possible themes for my remarks. And they quickly responded by saying, Ms. Richards, why don't you speak about why you came to Victoria in the first place since you're leaving? And what will you miss when you leave? We hope you'll miss us. And so that's exactly what I've decided to do, and I want to thank the grade 2s for the idea. So why did my family and I move to Victoria? That is the question. I remember clearly that morning in Toronto over 10 years ago when my husband Ken came in with the Saturday Globe, and he handed it to me, and he said, maybe your new job will appear in the paper. And incredibly, it did. I opened it up, and there it was. St. Michael's University School was looking for a new junior school director. And as educators, we're both educators, Ken and I researched the school very carefully, loved what we learned, and being adventurers at heart, we decided to move to and live in beautiful Victoria, a decision we've never regretted and which has transformed our lives and our daughter Kate's life. What a wonderful place to raise a child, not only at one of Canada's preeminent schools, but to live near the oceans and the mountains with the breathtaking beauty of nature in our own backyard. We are very grateful to Mr. Snowden for making this opportunity possible. So what will I miss? Well, the very things that attracted us to Victoria and SMU will be the very things that we will miss. And I will miss, as I'm sure the grade 5s will miss, the warm, invitational, and student-centered junior school community and culture. a place where children feel very safe and nurtured, and where our daughter Kate said when she was in grade 5, "I don't understand how children can learn and work so hard and yet have so much fun. It's just so much fun at the junior school." And I've heard this over and over again from the students who come from the middle school and senior school, and they see that the junior school really is the heart of the school. And of course, I will miss greeting all of you, grandparents, children, parents, and pets, at the crosswalk and at the gate every day with the snow-capped mountains just at the end of the street in view. And I will laugh when I remember my first year standing outside directing the traffic with my crossing guard sign. And it was a particularly cold day. I had a winter coat on, and I'd taken my hat off in the car. I thought, well, maybe that's a little overkill in Victoria. And so I realized that I had forgotten to take a curler out of the back of my hair. And people were honking, and they were waving, and I thought, they seem so cheerful today. Anyway, thank you, Margaret Lincoln, for being the brave one to come and tell me that I had that curler. I'll miss all the special events, both academic and co-curricular. One that comes to mind is the grade 5 versus staff basketball game, the sports day, ice cream days with Michael Simons, grandson of the founder of St. Michael's School, our student talent shows, which we enjoyed this past week. It's an event in which the students are totally focused on each other, and it underscores such a positive support for each other. They're so capable of encouraging and supporting their team. And all the fabulous community events. I love that autumn community barbecue every year, and all of the barn dances that we've had at the school, 2 of my very favorite. So quite honestly, I'll miss the gift of the junior school community, which I mentioned yesterday at the farewell tea. I don't think I'll ever find a community like this anywhere. I'm very deeply grateful for what you've all taught me about the meaning of community, and I believe it's important to acknowledge and highlight the invisible tie that binds students, teachers, parents, grandparents together in very special ways, transforming each of us to a collective we, providing an enduring sense of identity, belonging, and place for all of us. This sense of belonging and unity and community is, in my opinion, the key to what is so incredibly remarkable about the junior school. And as Thomas Sergiovanni in his book Building Community in Schools writes, and I quote, "Community building must be at the heart of every school. Whatever else is involved, improving teaching, developing curriculum, providing more authentic assessment, increasing professionalism, it must rest on the foundation of unity, belonging, and connection to each other." So within this large sense of community, there are also smaller layers of community building at work behind the scenes. Teacher professional learning communities, we call them PLCs. In the literature, it's in these PLCs, these teams, that I will miss learning with the SMU teachers. It's been a great highlight of my career to have had the opportunity to embark on our Reggio-inspired journey together. Again, I thank Bob Snowden for supporting me to pursue it with faculty, and I thank the parents who have funded our study at schools across Canada, North America, and Italy. I don't know of another school in Canada that supports professional development as much or as well as St. Michael's University School. As the teachers and I were learning together as colleagues, it gave us the opportunity to lead together, and we accomplished a shared vision for teaching and learning at the school. It's been a long journey. It's been really about 9 or 10 years, and with so much change in the world of education, I have counted on the teachers to lead the way in a number of areas, and I'm grateful for their courage to take risks and their commitment to lead one another. Another layer of community building, which I will miss, is the gift of collegiality with the SMU management team colleagues who have inspired and supported me over the years. I'll miss our yearly retreats, our professional learning together. Mrs. Heather Clayton, the Director of Learning, who's also returning to Ontario this summer, has contributed so much to our team, the school and the junior school in particular. So please join me. Maybe Heather, you could stand, and we'll recognize and thank her this afternoon for her contribution to the school. And of course, I will miss our junior school leadership team. The formal team is Mr. Barber, Mrs. Cook, Mr. Hogue, Ms. Squire, and Ms. Shuchuk, because this incredible team is behind the scenes. It's the engine fueling the day-to-day running and success of the junior school. And I'm deeply grateful for their loyalty, their dedication, and support. I wish to take a moment to recognize Mr. Hogue, program specialist, who's leaving the school next year to become the head of the junior school at Southridge School in South Surrey. Maybe you could stand, Mr. Hogue. I couldn't believe it when I asked Tanya today, how long have you been at the school? It's been 3 years, right? And she said, no, it's only been 2 years. I said, 2 years, you've done so much in such a short time. You've made a difference to the work of the teachers and to the learning of the students. We're very grateful, and we wish you all the best at your new school. And although not leaving the junior school, I wish to thank Mr. Barber for his tireless work behind the scenes over 20 years as assistant director. Mr. Barber has decided to focus fully on teaching phys ed next year, and he's going to lead the junior school sports program. So please thank me in thanking Mr. Barber. Please join me in thanking Mr. Barber. We'll miss you. And so, I keep telling you how many things I will miss, and so people are thinking, I'm sure, if you'll miss all these things, then why in the world are you leaving? And that has been the question that I keep being asked, and there are lots of reasons why. But sometimes one just knows when a way closes and one stage of our lives is complete, when we're at an intersection, a threshold, when one's gifts have been given, and it's time to move on to give to another community. I am, as are the grade 5s, at that threshold now. I've gathered much wisdom at SMU, and part of my journey has been to learn to be comfortable with uncertainty, to understand the importance of right timing, and to be at peace with things I cannot change. As Patrick O'Neill writes, he's a Toronto management consultant, quote, when one lives in the West, it teaches us about letting go of positionality, which is sometimes a barrier to wisdom. The West makes us more flexible and fluid and allows us to listen to our own inner guidance in the stillness of the quiet mind. Clarity, objectivity, and discernment grow as a result. And I believe this is true for my leadership. The virtues of idealism and patience are the gifts that SMU has nurtured in me over the years. SMU has taught me to balance my idealism, as the card says, seeing things as they could be and daring to have big dreams and acting as if they were possible, with the power of patience, knowing the importance of waiting for right timing for realizing that dream. So I really do see the potential and possibilities in the SMU One School vision, and with the continued commitment of the board, the leadership of Denise LaMarche, Director of Academics, and the support of the entire K-12 community, that dream will indeed be realized. I'll be back to celebrate with you. And as life leads me and the grade 5s and others to new opportunities, we'll carry so many riches with us gained from our adventures at the junior school. Julia Cameron writes in her book, Transitions, life is always bountiful always adventurous. We just need to open our hearts to new lands being offered. And we're all lifting our sails of faith and allowing destiny's wind to move us forward. And as we all learned on Monday morning at our assembly, there is no such thing as far away, not when you carry a place you love with you in your heart. May each of you, as members of this extraordinary community, live in awe of this beautiful island, this great school, and your incredible children. Thank you.
And now it is time to present our certificates. We're going to start with our grade 4 class, and I'd like to invite Mr. Dan Sheehan, who is the co-chair of the board, to help me present the certificates. Starting with grade 4H. Man Al-Hajjaj, Bryn Beatty, Yurei Chu, Katie Eaton, Alexander Han, Sierra Jacob, Jeffrey Leung, Liam McIlvain, Mia Muller, Lucas Kwan, Finley Rolfe, Maggie Schmidt, Sienna Sheehan, Freya Walton. Thanks, Dad. Max Ewan. Jennifer Zwicky. Congratulations, grade 4H. And now for 4N. Ali Buller, Jacqueline Chow, Lauren Farnese, Patrick Hisson, Dome Jiang, Rowan Lee, Rosie Leggett, Kevin Lim, Lucy McCardle, Abby McLeish Shaw, Alex Motherwell, Spencer Peters, Jenna Robinson, Saba Shariati, Michael Tang, Tiger Zhang. Congratulations, grade 4M. Thank you, Mr. Sheehan. And now for our grade 3 class, and I'd like to invite Mr. Hogue to help me present the certificates. Yeah. So we'll start with Miss Galloway's class. Charlie Anderson. Lee Dawes. Zachary Ding. Julian Gale. Avery Geddes. Tilly Gosling. Daristi Govender. Christopher Hoydle Payne. Caitlin Kirkpatrick. Emily Cricken. Chelsea Lee. Jacob Meadows. Haven Miller. Everest Murdoch. Harris Rothwell. Owen Sanquist Sherman. Addison Sigurdsson. Sebastian Tarangle. Dean Tatra. Willow Zonev. And Will Woods. Congratulations, Miss Galloway's class. And now for Mr. Hawes' class. Avley Bell. Will Cudahy. Marcus Jurikovic. Jack Driscoll. Aaron Gill. Rupert Helliwell. Maya Hoxman. Connor Kipling. Braxton Lechner. Nikki Lockie. Elliot Murray. Cooper Mills. Caitlin Mullen. Liam Murter. Roshan Pathak. Asha Phillips. Anna Plata. Kate Pontefract. Will Porter. Julia Rothwell. Bianca Toaxon. And Griffin Weeks. Congratulations, Mr. Horsclass. I would now like to invite Miss Cook to come and present the Grade 2 certificates, starting with Miss Duffus' class, please. Anderson Brown. Cindy Chen. Fungay Chu. Clara Curry. Sophie Delauniere. Tommy Eaton. Callie Gackle. Finley Henderson. Priya Kaur. Michaela Midzi. Gabriel Sorolos. Ryan Shariati. Elliot Tate. Madison Triconi. Naya Sang. Annie Tui. Congratulations, Miss Duffus' class. Well done. And now for Mrs. Yoroth. Jada Aylesworth. Maya Bear. Hasmita Chandra. Ethan Curtis. Samantha Hahn. Matthew Cricken. Luke Lee. Quinn McMeekan. Emily McMillan. Gillian Murphy. Molly Pollock. Braylon Rowan Thompson. Parker Sheehan. Georgia Streitel. Congratulations, Miss Yoroth's class, Grade 2. And now for Miss Eden's class, and I would like to invite Teresa Price, the Parent Auxiliary President, to help present the certificates. Eli Alexander. Samnit Birdie. Bowen Calder. Sammy Gackle. Hannah Kipling. Adrian Lai. Joshua Leong. Ronan McCardle. Helen MacArthur. Drew McLeish Shaw. Harper Murdoch. Hayley Pitecow. Laurie Sorolas. Wolfgang Rogers. And Jay Tatra. Congratulations, Miss Eden's class. And now for Miss Porcher's class, grade 1. James Ashwin. Lachlan Bell. Arpit Birdie. William Delisle. Zeus Hisson. Milan Ilnitsky. Elliot Judson. Truman Lebrun. Sophia Mainprize. Karen Pan. Kate Porter. Lorenzo Rogers. Ming Sang. Everest Ward. Mia Wong. Congratulations, these grade 1s. Well done. I would now like to ask Mr. Snowden to present the certificates to our kindergarten students, starting with Miss Lincoln's class. Catherine Gorinska. Jefferson Creek. Mateo Laca Sweats. Stephanie McKay. Maho Masuda. Tate Parker. Deshana Palais. Victoria Ramirez Garcia. Isaac Wren. Addie Tate. Liam Taves. Jack Tricconi. Brandon Wong. Michaela Yee. Congratulations, Miss Lincoln's class. And now for Miss Lay's class. Farah Chiang. Owen Dawes. Amelia Evans. Hamish Henderson. Olivia Hunter. Manev Kang. Liam Kingsbury. Alex McKay. Sydney Martin. Matthew Nacy. Lisa Pye. Jasper Skolmolsky. Sakura Tanaka. Congratulations, Miss Lay's class.
Okay. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be able to say a few words on this occasion always. Students at the junior school will know that I do have a fondness for stories. For parents who don't know what I'm talking about, occasionally I get to tell the students a story, and we don't just tell it, we act it out. And by the time I'm finished with them, they've been up and down and they've had their hands shooting in the air and they're all wired, and I finish and I just send them back to the teachers to get through the rest of the day as well as they can. I remember when, and this was years ago, when the Harry Potter stories first came out and all the students in our junior school were reading the Harry Potter stories. In fact, I think all the students in our middle school were reading Harry Potter stories. At any rate, I read the Harry Potter story, the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And I imagine that just about everybody in the junior school, or most of the students, do know who I'm talking about, this boy who slept under the stairs. And I'm sure that when he was sleeping under the stairs, he never imagined what his life would be like. I think it's a very common exercise for young students, young people. It was certainly true of me, that whatever your condition, and happily I don't think any of our students slept or sleep under the stairs, but they do imagine their futures, and they create stories, and all kinds of stories about what they're going to be like and what the world will be like when they grow up and when their life lives itself out. I know that most of our students here will have a better idea than Harry Potter had of what his school might look like. Some of you students have brothers and sisters in the middle school and the senior school, and you know what it's going to be like. Some of you have been to the dining hall to make ginger cookies, and some of you have had other occasions here at the on the Richmond Road campus. And of course, there is the Christmas assembly every year when we have that wildly enthusiastic version of the 12 Days of Christmas. So all of you have some idea of the school that you will carry on in. A few of you will be moving away and we won't see you again. And to those of you who are moving away, I certainly wish you all the best, and I hope that you'll remember us as fondly as we remember you. But for those of you who are moving on and have some idea of what this looks like, you may be interested to know that when these buildings were being built, because most of them actually were only built in the last 15 years, they were replacing buildings that had declined considerably in quality and structure. And there was one very special occasion when someone who was unfamiliar with the school and who saw pictures of what we were going to build said that this looks a lot like Hogwarts. And I can tell you that I think I can understand what that woman meant, but you probably know that we don't have a Quidditch team. And I can tell you that I don't have a supply of broomsticks in my closet either. I remember when I was a student in grade 2 or 3, and I remember this very clearly, I was fascinated by space travel. And some of you who are in grade 2 or 3 now might also be fascinated by space travel. And I wonder, as I think you may wonder, will we see people on Mars during my lifetime or yours? These are the sorts of stories that we think about when we imagine our life being lived out after we are very young in grade 2 or 3. So Hogwarts and space travel, we all have these dreams. These dreams start here in our junior school, where you have wonderful teachers and you lead very busy lives and very full lives. You've all had amazing experiences here this year at the school. You've had so many things that you've experienced for the first time, and some of you're experiencing a second time around, but a little older this time. And you've had sports day, you've had concerts, you've had so many events, you've had so many special presentations in class or in assembly. We've had the opera. You've made discoveries about yourself, and you've made discoveries about the other students you go to school with, discoveries about the world. And today you are here on stage, and you're getting your certificates from Mrs. Richards and all your other teachers. So congratulations to all of you, and I hope that for all of you, your dreams come true, and I hope you have more dreams too, as I'm sure you will. Well done to all of you. Part of the responsibility for this growth and this success in our students lies with Mrs. Richards and her wonderful staff. I want to thank them on behalf of the school for the careful attention that they give to supporting, guiding, and inspiring our students. For our teachers, this is more than a job. It's a life, and I thank them for that. I especially want to acknowledge a teacher who will be leaving us this year from the junior school, Ms. Tanya DeHogue, who has been our program specialist for 2 years, and I also had to check it. It seemed like much longer than that, because Tanya has had a significant impact on working with our teachers with curriculum and their pedagogy. Her leadership skills have been recognized as she takes up her new appointment as the director of the junior school at Southridge School in South Surrey. Finally, I want to thank and wish the fondest farewell to our departing director, Nancy Richards. And here our stories cross. 11 years ago, when we were searching for a director of the junior school, Nancy's very fine reputation as a public school principal and an independent school principal had preceded her. I already knew about her. And I was hoping that she would apply, and she did. She's made a huge difference to our junior school. From the outset, implementing an educational vision that genuinely sees the possibilities and the potential in each of our students. She has pursued this vision with passion and with compassion, pulling together her own experience of running schools and bringing new elements such as the Reggio Emilia-inspired approach to creating an exciting learning community of students, parents, and teachers. Her love and care for the students is legendary, and the recognition she has received for this love and care is well-deserved. People move on. Nancy is moving on. She's not stopping. She's moving on to a new challenge where I am confident she will excel as head of school at St. Mildred's Lightburn School in Oakville, Ontario. Nancy, I've enjoyed working with you. I've enjoyed our many talks and conversations. I would like you to please stand and receive this token of appreciation on behalf of the school and be recognized for your wonderful work.
I was just going to say one thing. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I remember that interview, Mr. Snowden, and I remember the question I asked at the very end of the interview. Do you remember that? And I said, where is the junior school on the master plan? And he said, not at this time. So there we go. I'm so grateful to have been here, and I thank you, Bob, for your support over the years. Thank you.
The little bear that Nancy pulled out of the bag is the Smoo Bear, and it goes to all of our graduating students from grade 12 when they leave the school. Nancy, you've graduated. You'll always be part of us. Thank you. Now to the students, well done this year. You've all given your special contribution to the life of the school, and you've made it a better place. I see this at school events or when I'm telling a story or watching you perform. Have a wonderful summer. Thank you.
Please stand.
Please be seated. It is now time to present the Grade 5 certificates. Our Grade 5 students will receive a commemorative book to remind them of their special time at the junior school. In addition, each student will receive a personalized written record of achievement booklet which will outline their participation and/or special recognitions in the following areas: co-curricular activities, which include activities like sports teams, sports clubs, and the Red Cedar Book Club; service and leadership activities, such as our student ambassador programs, library and computer monitors, and community service; outstanding contribution in individual subjects, where students have consistently made an outstanding contribution to class; distinction in individual subject areas, where students have demonstrated exceptional academic performance in a particular curriculum area; honor roll for students who have achieved an A average throughout the year; and finally, recognition for major awards, such as the very special Curl Simon Citizenship Cup, the Alumni Association Award, the Sleg Bowl, and the M.A. Bridgman Memorial Award. When called upon, each student will come forward to receive their record of achievement and commemorative gift from Ms. Richards. As the students come forward, the homeroom teachers will share the strength virtue they see in them.
McKenna Anderson. McKenna is a lifer at St. Michael's University School. She is a diligent student and highly regarded as a loyal friend. She can always be depended on and is known among her peers as a kind shoulder to lean on. McKenna demonstrates the virtue of reliability. Jonah Arnold. Jonah joined the junior school in grade 2. He's a cheerful boy and has an infectious smile that brightens the mood of everyone around him. Jonah has an animated sense of humor, which he loves to share with his friends and his teachers. Jonah is a loyal friend and demonstrates the virtue of commitment. Daniel Benjamin. Daniel is a lifer and demonstrates the virtue of responsibility. He is dependable, extremely organized, and enjoys sharing his many talents with his peers. Daniel has a smile that can light up a room, and his cheerful personality is such a positive influence on everyone around him. Alyssa Chu. Joining our school in grade 4, Alyssa is a quiet and considerate member of our classroom. She enjoys spending time with her friends and especially enjoys singing with them. Alyssa demonstrates the virtue of kindness with her gentle demeanor and thoughtfulness towards everyone. Ella Delight. Ella joined the junior school in grade 4. She is kind and focuses her attention on the things that matter to her. She is careful to treat everyone with respect and makes each person surrounding her feel special. Ella displays the virtue of caring. Ty Driscoll. Always being part of the Smoo family, Ty joined the junior school in grade 4. Ty loves all aspects of his school, especially the sports. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to a friend, a teacher, or a coach. Ty displays the virtue of loyalty towards his friends, family, and his school. Lauren Fracey. As a lifer at this school, Lauren has always enjoyed helping out wherever she can. Whether it be a teacher, a friend, or her absolute dedication to stay in for recess, Lauren is always there to lend a hand. Lauren is has a happy and caring personality, and she displays the virtue of helpfulness. Nacho Graywall. Nacho is a lifer at our school who has a cheerful personality and a zest for life. She loves to tell a good story, especially if it potentially embarrasses her brother. To her friends, she is known to be reliable, kind, and caring. Nacho displays the virtue of honesty. Harrison Halliwell. Harrison joined our school in the 4th grade. He is well regarded by his peers as friendly, honest, and patient. He is an avid soccer player who loves the game and plays with enthusiasm. Never one to ever boast or brag about his talents, Harrison displays the virtue of modesty. Bryson Henry. Bryson came to St. Michael's University School in grade 2. Bryson loves building with Lego and has designed some very impressive creations. For those who are close to him, they know how committed he is to his friends, family, and his interests. Bryson displays the virtue of friendliness. Kelsey Ibbotson. Kelsey is a lifer at SMU. He is a kind and cheerful boy who loves to laugh with his friends. He's a dedicated big brother and makes it clear that he loves his baby brother wholeheartedly. Whether it be his family or his friends, Kelsey shows commitment, loyalty, and kindness towards the people who surround him. Kelsey displays the virtue of caring. Jonah Johnston. As a lifer at our school, Jonah has taken it upon himself to be a calming influence on those around him. His relaxed demeanor sends a quiet message to everyone within his proximity that everything is okay. Don't let his relaxed demeanor fool you, though. He is highly dedicated to his learning and a very sharp thinker. To his friends, he is known to be funny, kind, and honest. He displays the virtue of honesty. Harrison Jones. Harrison joined the SMU community in grade 4. It is no secret that Harrison loves soccer. He loves to compete and always gives his all. Inside the classroom, he is known as a caring, gentle, kind, and patient friend. He shows passion for everything he does, thus displaying the virtue of enthusiasm. Xander Leluski. Xander joined the junior school in grade 2. Xander has a passion for basketball and does not shy away from challenging anyone to a game of one-on-one. He is known among his friends to be empathetic, understanding, and very loyal. Xander displays the virtue of compassion. Ian McCardle. Ian came to St. Michael's University School in grade 4. It would be an understatement to say that Ian loves sports. He plays every sport with passion and shows outstanding commitment to each team he plays for. Inside the classroom, he is kind, caring, and enjoys sharing his sense of humor with those around him. Ian displays the virtue of determination. Arjun Pathak. Arjun is a lifer at our school. He is a lively participant inside the classroom and loves to share his wonderful sense of humor with everyone. Arjun is known among his classmates as reliable, dependable, and kind. He is always willing to sit with his peers and lend a helping hand. Arjun demonstrates the virtue of patience. Talia Pike. Talia came to the junior school in grade 4. She is a strong leader with a diligent work ethic, and under no circumstances does she ever give up. Talia has a knack for putting fun and creative twists on everything she does. She enjoys using this talent during our discussions or projects or games she is playing. Talia displays the virtue of creativity. Emmett Rittenauer. Emmett came to St. Michael's University School in grade 4. He is a hard worker and a creative thinker. Emmett is very dedicated to his schooling, his home province of Nova Scotia, his friends, and his sports, especially hockey. Emmett displays the virtue of commitment. Alex Ross. Alex joined our school in grade 5. He is a caring and enthusiastic boy. You would be hard-pressed to find Alex without a smile on his face. He is a lighthearted and jovial and enjoys sharing a good laugh with his friends. He's a hard worker and very dedicated to his schooling. Alex displays the virtue of joyfulness. Rowan Williams. Rowan came to St. Michael's University School in grade 4. She's an extremely caring and friendly individual. Rowan is true to herself and to her friends. She prides herself on helping others in need without hesitation. She's a trusted and valued friend. Rowan displays the virtue of loyalty. Ethan Woods. Ethan is a lifer at SMU. He is a bright boy who enjoys spending time with his friends and playing a variety of games, such as Dungeons and Dragons. He is caring, kind, and compassionate with others. He is a very hard worker who works diligently to find solutions to any obstacles that stand in his way. Ethan displays the virtue of perseverance. Amy Zettler. Amy came to the junior school in grade 4. She is a caring individual who always wants to lend a helping hand. She shows determination with her schooling and enjoys spending time with her friends. Amy has worked hard this year at pushing herself out of her comfort zone and embracing new ventures. Amy displays the virtue of courage. Congratulations, 5M.
Sava Bell. Sava joined the junior school in grade 4. He has an inventive imagination and is always able to put a smile on the faces of his friends and teachers. Sava has many special talents and a unique sense of humor. He demonstrates the virtue of creativity. Jamie Boltweitzel. Jamie has been a member of the St. Michael's University School community since grade 2. She approaches every situation with a positive attitude and a bright smile. She is always cheerful and has the wonderful ability to make anyone laugh. Jamie truly exemplifies the virtue of joyfulness. Alistair Burridge. Alistair is a lifer at St. Michael's University School and demonstrates the virtue of patience. Whether teaching a new game to a friend or waiting for the next classroom activity to begin, he displays a gentle calmness. Alistair is tolerant of differences and accepting of change. He shows dedication in the portrayal of this virtue. Tyson Chestnut. Tyson joined the junior school in kindergarten. He is a loyal friend who enjoys the company of others. He is cheerful and can always be found laughing with a big grin on his face. Tyson has many close friends and demonstrates the virtue of friendliness. Eva Cudahy. Eva has been a member of the junior school since kindergarten. She tries her very best in everything that she does. Whether it's playing basketball or completing an assignment in class, Eva will set a goal for herself and work hard to achieve it. Eva consistently demonstrates the virtue of determination. Maya Durichkovic. Maya joined St. Michael's University School in grade 4. She is a thoughtful and caring student who always demonstrates compassion towards others. She is empathetic and never hesitates to help a friend in need. Maya truly exemplifies the virtue of kindness. Liam Forbes. Liam is a lifer at St. Michael's University School and demonstrates the virtue of compassion. He has a very kind nature and is considerate of the needs of others. He takes time to listen to the thoughts and ideas of his friends and offers input when needed. Liam has a gentle soul and cares deeply for others. Reed Gosling. Reed joined St. Michael's University School in grade 5. She is an honest and reliable student who can always be trusted to do the right thing. Her choices are always well thought out and guided by strong principles and values. Reed demonstrates the virtue of integrity. Ryan Killoran. Ryan has been a member of the junior school since grade 4. He prides himself on doing his best and can be trusted to make respectable decisions. He is a wonderful friend and has cultivated many strong relationships this year. Ryan consistently demonstrates the virtue of reliability. Ravi McLean. Ravi was welcomed to the junior school in grade 4. He is a respectful student who always considers the feelings of others. He is thoughtful, kind, and enjoys putting smiles on the faces of his friends and little sister. Ravi exemplifies the virtue of consideration. Josephine Mason Woodcock. Josephine is a lifer at St. Michael's University School. She always puts forth her best effort in class, and she faces challenges with a positive attitude. She is steadfast, persistent, and demonstrates a strong commitment to the virtue of perseverance. Avery Myers. Avery joined St. Michael's University School in grade 4 and demonstrates the virtue of loyalty. He is a faithful friend who enjoys being in the company of others. He is committed to his relationships and stands up for those who need it. Avery shows dedication in the portrayal of this virtue. Ava O'Connor. Ava was welcomed to the junior school in grade 4. She is a positive thinker who is always willing to try new things. She approaches all situations with courage and belief in herself. Ava is an enthusiastic learner who exemplifies the virtue of confidence. Axel Otto. Axel has been a student at St. Michael's University School since grade 4. He is a happy student who is always willing to lend a helping hand. He is especially quick to offer his assistance when teachers need help with tasks around the classroom. Axel demonstrates the virtue of helpfulness. Neil Pacrassi. Neil joined the junior school in grade 5. He always pays careful attention when completing projects and assignments. He puts forth his best effort and takes special care to ensure a high quality in everything he does. Neil is committed to learning and demonstrates the virtue of diligence. Reed Phillips. Reed was welcomed to the junior school in grade 4. She is gentle, kind-hearted, and always respectful to those around her. She has a huge heart and cares deeply for her friends and family. She truly exemplifies the virtue of caring. Alec Platte. Alec has been a student at St. Michael's University School since grade 1. He is a talented athlete and a capable student who enjoys much success. When sharing his victories, he always does so without boasting or bragging. Alec is humble and demonstrates the virtue of modesty. Cole Pontefract. Cole has been a member of the junior school since grade 1. He can always be found surrounded by friends with a huge smile on his face. He is full of spirit and creativity, and his laughter is contagious. Cole exemplifies the virtue of enthusiasm. Bhavi Singh. Bhavi is a lifer at St. Michael's University School who consistently demonstrates the virtue of responsibility. He is a trustworthy and loyal friend and a conscientious student who always tries his best. Bhavi makes good choices and can always be trusted to do the right thing. Alexandra Tuoxen. Alexandra joined St. Michael's University School in kindergarten. She enjoys sharing her many thoughtful ideas and opinions with her peers. She is a confident and self-assured student and is committed to demonstrating the virtue of assertiveness. Samantha Yee. Samantha was welcomed to the junior school in kindergarten. She demonstrates excellence in many aspects of her life. She is an inquisitive student who always puts forth her best effort in class. She is also a very talented violinist who creates beautiful music. Samantha is a well-rounded learner who displays excellence. Congratulations, 5T.
Congratulations, grade 5s. I just want to make a comment about our Virtues program and how wonderful it is at the school, and you can see it woven into the fabric of so many of our events and our processes, but I think it's especially nice to have this virtue read out about each individual child as part of our attempt to personalize awards and making sure that the children can really reach the best that they can be. And I want to thank the teachers for bringing the Virtues Project to life, really, at the school each and every day. At this point, just before our slideshow, I wanted to also mention that every year our grade 5 class provides a legacy gift to the school, to the junior school. And over the years, we've received all sorts of wonderful things. This year, the class voted on providing for the junior school a big box full of outdoor play equipment for the playground for recess. So thank you, grade 5s, for this wonderful and very useful and practical gift. Let's recognize our grade 5s. So it's now time to enjoy our visual presentation prepared by Mr. Gordon Chan and also Peter Campbell. Sit back and enjoy some highlights of our 2015-16 school year.
story all about? And what are you driving at? It's the vengeance of the past. Yes, the vengeance of the His Majesty we celebrate, celebrate, long and late, joyously together, all the praise. His Majesty we celebrate, celebrate, long and late, joyously together, all the praise.
Well, that was fantastic. Congratulations, boys and girls, and many thanks to Gordon Chan, Peter Campbell, and Art Makaninsky, who filmed the opera, and also our volunteer orchestra in the background. So let's recognize all these people today. Well, it takes many people to organize an event such as this. I can't name them all, but I want to thank Mr. Barber, Mrs. Cook, Ms. Squire, Ms. Piazza for their detailed attention in helping this ceremony and all the other school events run so smoothly. And on behalf of the faculty, I would like to say how much of an honor it is and a privilege to teach your children each and every day. They are truly an inspiration to us. They teach us. And we are very grateful, and we feel very blessed to have them in our midst. Once our grade 5s get seated, we'll ask you to stand for the school song, and it will be followed by our closing prayer.
There are many things for which we're thankful at the junior school. Sammy, Neil, and I are going to share our gratitude in a form of a prayer that we wrote together. I invite you to join with us. Let us pray.
Dear God, there are so many things for which we are thankful. Today we want to remember a few of them.
We are thankful for our teachers. They captivate us by teaching in interesting ways and giving us lots of choice so that we never want to fall asleep in class. They take the time to help us, even after school, and they let us show our learning in different ways, which is amazing. We're also thankful for Ms. Richards and the other teacher leaders who help our school run.
We are thankful for those who look after our school. Mr. Ewing makes sure that the junior school is a nice environment. Especially because we don't have a cafeteria, it's important that everything gets well cleaned. From the people who mow the lawns to those who clean the windows, it all makes a difference.
We are thankful for all the resources. We are so fortunate to have the library. It's a nice, relaxing place to be on a busy day, especially when stories are read or when we talk about books. Then there's all the tech, the Chromebooks, the iPads, so many devices that help us in our learning. We also have great gym equipment, so many ways to enjoy PE.
We are thankful for our classmates. We started to list all the reasons why we appreciate other students, words like helpful, patient, and friendly. But the list was too long, so we're going to simply be grateful for whenever our peers show their virtues. Whether we're playing camouflage or manhunt or soccer or just talking at recess, it's great to share the campus with everyone.
We are thankful for all the special opportunities that come our way. We realize that not everyone in the world goes to a school like ours, and we wish more kids could. We're grateful for the amazing things we get to do, from meeting authors through Red Cedar and at Bookfest to trying out a paddleboard at the rowing center. We're grateful for the trips we make to the James Bay Senior Center. We like the games and the cookies, but mostly we like the people we meet there. Some of us visit with the same seniors year after year.
So God, for all the teachers, the students, the support staff, the facilities, and all the opportunities that we enjoy, you have our thanks. And for our part, we'll strive to live out our virtues in our hallways and classrooms, on our fields and courts, and with everyone we meet, both inside our school community and beyond. So we pray.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this concludes our closing ceremony today, and I'd like to thank you all for joining us this afternoon. And on behalf of the staff, I'd like to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful summer, a safe summer, and all families are now invited to join us outside for a reception at the flagpoles. And we ask parents to remain in their seats until the recessional, which will include each class this year, has been completed. All the best, and thank you.